Okay, in order to make the savoury pastries, we have got some pre-made puff pastry. You can try and make it yourself, but to be honest, it's a bit of a faff, and does a good job. So we've cleaned our service and we've lined it out. And what we do, we're going to take some pesto. Other supermarkets are also available, and we are just going to spoon it all out onto here. May seem a lot, but we're going to take the bottom part of the spoon and just spread it in. Obviously, you can make your own pesto if you want a recipe for that. We can give you one, but this is just nice, cheap meal you can make of things you've probably got already available in the kitchen. I'm just going to try and stay away from the edges, but spread this out like that. Who doesn't love some pesto? Okay, now we've got our smoked ham, and we're just going to take a slice now and just roughly do there. Take some rough bits and scatter it around. Doesn't need to be perfect. You'll see why in a moment. Like I say, excuse me, you've probably got ham lying about, maybe from all the butties you've been making, or things you've been making with it. It's obviously a bit of a kitchen staple. You can mix it up if you're not a meat eater. Maybe use some buffalo mozzarella. Obviously, if you're allergic to nuts, proper pesto wouldn't be recommended because it should come with actual pine nuts in it. But the part of the pesto which has pine nuts in it is ever decreasing for keep it cheap because they're quite expensive. So with that looking quite glorious, we take our grated cheese. And we're going to start with this sort of rectangle part here. Now this will serve several people, so this isn't just my snack for me. But and there we go. Now here lies the difficult bit, the roll. So just flip over a corner that way. And we're just going to evenly take your time, not any rush at all, and squish this down. And then you just want to make sure that's going that way and that's going that way. Next thing you know, you end up with it going like that, and it's all over the shop. So that's why the neatness of it all really wasn't important. And make sure it sticks on. Okay, with our pastries on the chopping board, we've taken a sharp knife, so obviously get adult supervision. We're just going to lightly trim off the end parts, like such, don't need them. That, and then we're going to cut slices out, which are about 2 centimetres. Or if you're not used to new money, just under 1 inch, and then turn them sideways. Don't know if that picked that up in the camera, but we'll show it. So that way, you get a nice slice like this, and we're just going to place it down on a oven tray with lined waterproof paper as such. Okay, so they should look something like this. Now we're just going to put them in the oven at 200 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes.